Alrighty, guys. So I've come back. Welcome to the Messy Bitch Podcast. This is D, your host. Slice of D54 at Instagram, Vindicated Wisdom on Instagram, Oreo Crash on Facebook, and on LinkedIn. Alright, guys. So I've come to give you guys a little mini read. I've been feeling a lot of heavy energies lately. Now, I'm not going to say that, again, entertainment value over. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not none of that, okay? I'm not a medical professional. I'm not anybody who can make miracles happen. I'm not God, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get you guys a little message, whatever you need to hear. Forgive me if the messages are not clear. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. This is not specified. This is not for a specific person. So not everything is going to sit with you in your reading. Okay? I'm going to pull a couple cards from the deck. I have not updated the deck as of current, so these are all the same cards that I've had for the past, I think, want to say now 2 days, because I did update the deck about a day ago or 2 days ago. So I'm going to give you the best readings that I can. I'm not going to guarantee you accuracy, but I'm also not going to guarantee that there's not going to be something that may be coincidental in your life happening in regards to the conversation that we're having, okay? So there's definitely a conversation that needs to be had in regards to light. So right now there is a lack of direction, or there is a direction, or there is a pathway opening up to you, and you will soon be brought into attention of it. Something will be taken back, or something will be withdrawn. But in turn, something will be deposited or exchanged for what the withdrawal is. So there is a reason for the withdrawal. Something will be returned, or something will be exchanged for what is taken. Something about a gamble. So there may be a risk that comes to you, or an opportunity to take a risk to further your life and to move into the future and to do something that you may be passionate about. And something has to do with your dream state, or a dream that you had. Something broke. These two cards just pulled out. So I've got the bridge card and I just got the faith card. Those both just popped out. So entirely the situation, the theme still reigns true from the last couple of messages that I've given, or the last message that I gave. Faith is definitely a huge lesson here, and maintaining, as well as being able to keep the faith in a stressful situation. Something about emergence. So it came out reverse. However, I'm going to take it upright. Something is coming to light. Something is emerging from the darkness, or someone is emerging from a cocoon. Meaning that they took time to nurture themselves, grow themselves. However, there may be some chaos that comes from that. So they take time to nurture themselves, grow themselves, progress, and move forward. Evolve even. And now they're withdrawing from certain things. I heard a withdrawing an ante. Silver point stylus. So something about art is very significant, especially right now. Pay attention to the horn has been blown. Judgment has been called. Faith has been established. You must maintain your faith in every situation to see what happens if you move forward, okay? I do keep finding rest in time. So within time, I don't know if it's going to be a short amount of time, if it's going to be a large amount of time. The way the hourglass is pulling up forward, it looks like the hourglass is almost empty, so it may be almost time for completion. Oy, oy. My goodness. These 3 cards keep popping out, dude. So the bridge is in reverse. That's way too many cards. That's like literally the entire deck. The desire card just popped out. Means my deck's tired. Yeah, this deck is exhausted, especially because it's being used at half of its power. Maybe not even half of its power. This is probably like a quarter. So the desire card is out. The find rest card is out. The chaos card is out. And there's a focus. There's a need for focus right now. Something about a wall. A wall. Deposit. Yeah. The energy that I'm pulling from, a little frisky. A little frisky. A little frisky. Somebody's in the mood. Somebody's trying to get some. That's what I'm seeing with the 222 on the clock for confirmation. Cardinal card coming out. Yeah. Somebody's horny. Caution. The problem is there's an issue with growth here. So definitely caution. Somebody is in the mood. I'm not going to lie. I understand. However, it's like this. With the devil out, there is problem with this because it seems like this mood or whatever this is dictating all of their actions. And their actions become very destructive. Something about repetition, significant, and doubt, as well as something is inaccessible at this moment. However, that does not mean it will be inaccessible forever. No, we're not looking for a partner. No, we're not looking for anybody to join along. However, I am not opposed to having company, but I do not like company. And that won't change. There will not be an exchange of soul. So there was definitely something, an exchange that was coming out. Soul card just came out. Caution card came back out. The tree card just came out. Something about growth is definitely happening right now. A rapid progression of growth is what I'm seeing. It's time for people to wake up. There is success Failure card came out in reverse. Bridge will be built. Something's broken. Something about desire and withdrawing desire. So that could definitely be... I'm hearing punishment. So withdrawing the desire from somebody is kind of like you desired them at one point. You wanted them. You wanted it, whatever it is. But you're starting to lose interest in pursuing certain goals or certain things. The horn has been blown. Judgment has been called. It seems like artwork is definitely, and then a conflict between work and time. So definitely there is conflicts here. Conflicts maybe of interests is what I'm hearing. There's a gamble and the ace popped out. So the A card, the way I drew it out is not just an A card. So it's a card of duality with the light and the dark card, but it's also the ace card. If you look at it, there is a club, there's a diamond, there is a heart, and there is a spade on it. So this is the ace card. Normally the ace card is a positive card to receive in a reading, depending on where you're receiving it at, whether it be swords, hearts, but this one is not specific to suit. So, with this, as well as 1010 on it being 1010 for completion, normally there is more than likely a cycle that has ended, a test that has been passed, or a test that has had you move forward, or something that has made you go in and look at yourself as well as make the necessary changes in order to move forward. So, I am definitely seeing there has definitely been some progress in somebody's life. So be proud of yourself because you have moved forward, you have grown. You have learned lessons that many cannot say they have. You have mastered several things. However, mastering yourself was definitely the biggest flex of all. So go ahead and pat yourself on the back for that. And what was broken, if you have some kind of faith, may be restored. So this is all I got for you guys today. I know this wasn't a very long read. This was a short read. Again, I'm only at a limited number of cards right now. My entire deck is not printed out. I did go in and I did some physical drawn cards, as well, hand-drawn cards, as well as I have the printed cards as well. So again, we're going to go ahead and see you in the next video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this content. I hope you guys got a message from here that you can use. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and drop those down in the description box below. If you like this video, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. I would like to see you in the next video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you got the messages you needed today. If you need anything else, go ahead and hit me up. You know where my emails are. You know where my social media links are. I'm always available as long as I have a computer next to me, so I will hit you back up within at least 24 to 48 hours if you do email me for a deck, or if you email me for any other service that I may offer, whether it be sacred geometry, tattoo designs, or even personal reads, which I rarely do those because I don't like diving in people's energy very much. I really don't like diving in collective energy either, but I needed to do something, and this seems to be the only route that I've learned that I am capable of pursuing on the side without having to compromise my actual, what it is I'm trying to accomplish and the goals I have set for myself. So again, guys, I want to thank y'all for joining me here. If you like this content, go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. All right, D out.